don't have a girlfriend?
Right now, you know, when you mention into those things, and actually you're...
Hello, our viewers around the world. My name is Bakita. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. As you normally all know, on Thursday we normally bring you a very great topic on fashion. To make our topic interesting, today we're having a fashionist in the house who is also an entrepreneur. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Please tell our viewers what your name is.
My name is Oliver Tuishime. I am a businessman and also a fashionist. I work with the cloth line of East African community. That is where I do mostly my tradings. You can find my page on Instagram at oliver.com.
I would love him to tell us how he managed. At the same time, you are a student, right?
Yeah.
How do you manage being a fashionist and doing business at the same time? How do you run those two things?
Actually, you know, the school also, it is the first priority. But also, we normally have also to concentrate in business for day-to-day lives. So actually, I balance them by having my studies at night, maybe from 8 to 10. My studies normally go for 2 hours. And then during the day from 7 to 7 p.m., I normally now do my business as usual. So by doing that, I normally also get to know more about business advantages and disadvantages. Yeah.
So do you find time to rest, going to school in the morning and in the evening doing the business? How do you find it? Do you find it like tiresome or it's okay with you?
You know, it's okay with me. You know, I'm still young. So I cannot say that actually I normally get tired, because actually after after I'm looking forward that after 20 years or 30 years, I will be having kids and they will be grown. So I'm working forward, I'm putting my foot forward so that I can make my brighter future. I don't need to sleep.
Wow.
I want to rest when I'm old so that my kids can take over now. So I cannot say that I normally get tired. No, I don't get tired. Because I know what I want, so I have to go for it.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you come to venture on selling clothes only? Because I heard like earlier, you're a fashionist, you do modeling, and at the same time in your business you sell clothes. So how did you come to venture on that?
Actually, I came to venture in clothes when I was first awarded. In Rwanda in 2011, I was given the first award.
Really?
Yeah, I was given the first award as the first person to model. So the clothes I was given, they were not mine. They were the company that I was modeling for. So actually the clothes I was given, I fell in love with them. Yeah? So that those clothes made me feel more encouraged to go and find more clothes as of the same type, so that I can also be delivering them to the companies that are also doing modeling. Yeah, that is what made me to go in clothing trading.
Event, or since you work for the modeling industry or the fashion industry, how will you, like you said, school is your first priority. So how will you do with that? Like how will you go to the event in case that event is for a day? It's not like, you know, the school, I understand. Or maybe you're also having exams at the same time. So what will you do? What will you choose? The event for the modeling, or how will you do that?
You know, because I take business the whole day, and maybe, you know, when I know that I'm going for the occasion, the whole day, so actually, you know, it is a university. So universities, because there are some cards, they are just cards. So you just tell the teacher to give you the sheets, the questions online, you do them online after work. So that one cannot stop me from doing my business. Yeah.
That's great. So what are some of the challenges you face so far in the fashion you're doing?
There are many challenges actually. I mean, there are many. First challenge is about competition. You know, this is 21st century, and this century is essentially that I've got more mobilized, more educated and literate people who are coming up with positive skills, good skills and standard skills that are even motivating people. So what I am coming up with, there are people who are coming up more of what I have. So by improving that, I'm getting a lot of challenge because, you know, when it comes to dressing God, it needs a lot of money. So sometimes I normally go broke. So I just sell what I have, but businesses doesn't go as usual as expected.
So do you mean to tell me that fashion really needs an income?
Of course,
or capital?
It needs a lot of capital. You know, it is something that we are starting, and many people are venturing into the business. So there is a lot of competition.
So do you have to have money first before joining the modeling industry?
Actually, in any business that you do, you have to have capital. There's nothing that can run smooth without you having something that you have kept aside for you to continue doing. So you need to spend for you to get what you want. Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
So for the current generation or the young generation of 21st century, what are you going to tell them? Those who are likely to join the modeling industry, or our young ones who are interested in modeling industry, what are you going to tell them?
Okay, first my advice to them is actually giving them the basic knowledge on how to start this. You know, for you to start these things of modeling and also selling clothes online and everything, you must have connections, because you see, you cannot put a shop there and then you expect people to know you. You have to have connections. You need to be following. You need to have a person who is actually advising you on how to flow that business. As in, you have to be asking for more advices, because you see now this business, if you enter into it, you are going to get a lot of loss. So you have to be having somebody who is actually directing you in a positive direction.
That's great. So how,
Yes.
like, at what age is the current generation, at what age are they supposed to join modeling industry?
You know, modeling is like talent. You know, when you are in love with selling clothes, modeling, that is talent. So talent starts from a tender age, right? But starting at a tender age, you have not yet gone. Let's say a kid who have got 15 years, 13 years, he can do modeling, but also he can earn. It's okay. But when you talk about business now, him selling the business is not allowed until he is at the age of 18 years. Because you see now, he needs to be saving, you know, he has not yet had that mind to know where am I going to take clothes, where am I going to be saving from, you know, those kind of things.
Or how about if you come from a rich family that has everything, do you need to first go and work and get your own money?
No, you don't. In fact, that is a blessing. You need to start from that point now. Yeah? That point, you know, we are hustlers. Yeah? We ventured our own project. Yeah? We started from the bottom, and now we are high. And that is what we are thanking God. So if you are coming from a rich family, and you got the talent, you got the skills, you got the stability, then go ahead and do the business. Why not?
Oh, sorry to take you back, but how is the business doing currently?
Actually, now the business is performing well, because now I have a lot of customers, I have a lot of connections. Globally, I'm working. They know me internationally.
So
I normally transport clothes in the US. They
Wow.
know me. I have been actually seeing even those modeling artists there in the US commenting on my page, which is very good, interesting. I'm coming up, by the way.
that is great.
Yeah, I'm standing in for the East Africa.
Wow.
I hope to be Yeah.
We're glad to hear that.
Of course.
So what are the what is it that you want? What is it that the best thing you would love to achieve in the future once your business is ready?
The best thing that I would like to achieve first,
Your goal, sorry.
My goal in this business is that I want to be the first competitor. I want to build. I want to give back to the society. And the first thing I normally put aside is when it comes in the field of thinking of on the side of my family. Now I am not married, but I'm planning to marry in 4 to 3 years. So I have to work harder for them to live in a good life. They don't have to struggle. So my goal is to make them live in a way that is interesting, in a way they want. Let me suffer, but them they should not suffer because I'm there. So my goal is to keep my family more enjoyable, and also to keep my business running in the family. When I'm tired, my son can take over, Yeah, that's my goal.
Wow, that's great. So what do you think about this business, in terms of the money you're getting right now? What do you think of it? Do you think it's really benefiting you, or do you have someone that you share this business with?
No, I work alone. As earlier I told you, I am a hustler. I started modeling at a tender age.
You don't have a girlfriend?
Right now, when you venture into those things and actually you're in business, those things you don't work well because you normally have stress. Sometimes your girlfriend is not talking well. I don't know what I got. So I don't want those stress. Now, right now, I'm focusing on my business first. If they grow on how I want, then I have to search for a girlfriend. Even now, I have been having very friendly requests of girls, but I don't even accept it. I just ignore. I just rush on my phone and then I just go on my business.
Do you think if you have a girlfriend right now, the business will not be proceeding well? It will not be.
Oh no,
you will not run the business well.
It depends with the choice.
Oh.
I know myself. So when I go into girls, my business cannot run. I know myself actually, personally.
Time today to be with us and listen to the program. It's quite interesting, but if you haven't got all the things you really expected from us, wait, tune for the next time. We shall bring you another hot episodes on another topic of fun. Don't forget that we shall come back. I've been your host. My name is Pakita Athing. Thank you.